welcome to Poplar Village Gardens. I'm Diana Hart, the garden director. I'm actually standing here. I've had something on my mind here recently. I don't think that there's anything that brings, I've just been thinking about this a lot because we utilize a lot of water jugs, cat litter buckets, things like that that people donate to the gardens. For our use, and we are happy to use them, and we will use them until they're completely dead and then recycle them. But it really pinpoints for me the importance of reducing your consumption overall, because you can look at this mountain. This is just the things that have been donated here and how much it is. And you multiply that by the number of people that live in this country, and you realize that there is so much more that we could do. And so I would encourage everyone to be very thoughtful about their practices and find ways to reduce their consumption to help the environment. I'm standing here next to what was left of our really wonderful organic compost that we had delivered before our last volunteer work day. One of the things that we've been doing is we've used it to fill some of our raised beds, but a large amount of that has gone to building up the mounds that we have out here. We have over 50 mounds, and we've got our passive watering systems, and they are fully ready to go and ready to plant in. This was, I think, about 8 yards of compost, and we have used almost half of it. So we have been very, very busy, and we've got a lot of preparation work done, which should give us a good head start once the season gets ready for the main planting. I was gone this weekend, but I am realizing as I'm standing here that our beekeeper has been here this weekend, and it is getting ready to be swarm season. If you find that you have a swarm, do not spray them with poison. Please call a beekeeper. They will come and they will collect your swarm. This is something that our beekeeper puts on the property that provides an alternate place for a bunch of bees. If they are going to swarm, it gives them a place to be. So then he can then transfer them into a hive of their own. One of the things that we try to do here is we try to make sure that we're always sharing with the wildlife here. We are in competition for the same space, but I do believe that there is plenty for all. One of the things that we've tried to do is to plant garlic around the edges of a lot of our raised beds in order to keep the animals from coming in and snacking, especially the peas. They seem to like them a lot. And I was weeding here in this garden today, and I realized that the peas, they are still here, but they are not at all deterred, because if you look right in here, there's a couple of spots where they've been munched off. There's another one over here. I think I have seen them all through both of these beds that I weeded. So we are still doing this in trial and error, trying to figure out how to live in harmony with the wildlife. Before we go today, I wanted to invite you to take a look at our lower orchard. All of the crab apples are in bloom, and I can hardly wait to have some. These little crab apples are a variety that have a very nice flavor when they are picked and eaten straight off the tree.